Okay. Okay. Okay.
You ready, dude?
Yeah, I'm ready. Gameplay number 7.
Number 7 redone.
Yeah, it's number 7 redone. We're just moving on. Okay, so
Remix.
Remix. Up in the left-hand corner, it's your
Varina, the Lich Queen. It's a more of a cycling deck, but yeah, obviously there's going to be zombie undertones in this chocolate.
Okay, and then next to you, it's me with the Niv-Mizzet, the Firemind deck that I put together. It's just pingers. So
Sweet.
Now that Perun exists, I didn't really want to retire the old boy, so...
Yeah, I mean, he needs a home, right?
Yeah, so it's a pinger in the command zone is kind of my thought. And then across from me is AP with his Kynaios Tiro list.
Yeah.
So Kai and Tai, last we saw it was kind of like a group hug build, but he said he changed it. We'll see what he does.
What do you got brewing?
What's he got going? And then next to him is Cam with Muldrotha. And yeah, we gotta say, like, it's a dialed back version of Muldrotha as far as like the budget goes, so we'll see how it performs against some pricier deck lists, huh?
For sure, for sure.
All right, let's kick it. Let's go. Let's
dive in.
Okay, who's got the turn 1? Looks like we're command tower on turn 1 and a burgeoning.
A burgeoning?
Okay.
An opening hand burgeoning?
Yeah, and then he uses
like
the burgeoning trigger to put in the Selesnya bounce land.
that looks like that.
Okay.
He doesn't play any more lands after.
Maybe that was all he had. Well, no, he has the command tower in his hand,
Yeah,
right?
like why didn't he play that on? Because you and I both had land plays, turns out.
Okay. Hedron crab
So some landfall triggers.
and a Lotus Cobra, another landfall trigger.
I'm starting to see a pattern here, Andy.
Maybe that's why he's holding his lands. Okay, so this is Cur Tribe Elder. And then I guess he thawing glaciers.
Thawing
his land play.
glacier, and I'm like, what the fuck does that do, dude?
It's expensive now, dude. I remember it not being that much, but it's
yeah, well,
up.
but he gets
so that means he gets a trigger for both. I don't know if he's gonna do anything with
with the Lotus
snake.
Cobra, but looks like you get the first blood with the milling, dude.
Oh my god. He gets my 1,000-year elixir,
And
my
Kiki Jiki.
Kiki and a death touch equipment.
Jeez, that's everything that a pinger list wants in the yard, right?
Okay, it looks like I cycle the Ash Barrens. Grab an island and just play it.
But Hedron Crab gets a trigger,
because
dude.
he can burgeoning off of it. That's okay. He puts the he puts the Friendship Orchard out.
The Friendship
and
Orchard.
Alhamrit's Archive. Oh, because of the mana from the snake.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That is wild.
Then he gets that Thawing Glacier
Dumps it into his
activation because
hand.
he's able to play it before his turn.
Okay, and then I guess Cam just grabs his too. Yeah, let's try to limit the burgeoning plays, Cam.
Yeah, jeez, come on. Well, looks like I'm taking a couple Hedron Crab triggers here.
Okay, so he's spreading them out a little bit.
Why aren't you doing it to Cam, dude?
Dude, do you think his Kai and Tai deck is a mill strategy?
No, why would you fucking do that?
Who would do that?
So here's another Hedron Crab
I
trigger.
don't know, man. There's a lot of mill.
It just seems like
There's a lot of mill here.
I've never seen that crab do so much work in my life.
Okay, in with the Commander Spear.
And I'm just over here developing still.
Yeah, we're just like peasants over here.
Gravecrawler.
All right.
Look, it's my first zombie, guys.
Ristic Study.
Andy's got some homework.
I just want to try to maybe find some answers to the stuff that he's got set up.
Oh, I think.
But it's a lot of like lands and stuff. Like, what am I gonna do? Okay, Thawing Glaciers again.
Let's get that activation, buddy.
Grabs an island. Gets some land to his snake.
So it's just so nice. He
Gets a
plays the
trigger with
Thawing
the Hedron
Glacier
Crab.
in tapped on somebody else's turn and then activates it at the beginning of his.
Okay, I saw a Vengeful Pharaoh hit your yard though.
That is true. Look out.
Kynaios Tiro.
He just straight up swings with that snake, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not gonna mill Cam, let's at least attack him.
Hey, Cam, get some.
Okay, and then Kai and Tai end steps. And what does he do?
Has he got a land?
Well, he can do both, huh?
Oh, yeah, and then Cam does Fact or Fiction to instep him as
and
well.
I guess we kind of wait to see how this kind of pans out. Looks like he hit me with another mill.
Yeah, you got to do some mill, dude. I don't want to do Fact or Fiction for decks that use their graveyard so much. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know what to do, man.
Signet. But he's developing still too.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a Sakura Tribelder and a Demir Signet now.
Here's me crying over my deck.
You're like, guys, I fucking can't. Let's get another Hedron Crab trigger and he gets that in on me.
Dude, God. All right, what are you going to do, Kyle?
Nothing. All right, well, so I cast my commander and I did pay the Ristic study cost.
Okay.
Andy. You can go fuck yourself.
Okay. Think on Cam.
Yeah, so I got to get a zombie in on Cam, so I get my Varina trigger.
He gains you life? Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Gain that much life.
Huh.
It's kind of incidental with her.
Dude, she might be a pretty good zombie commander, dude.
It's kind of incidental almost.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, I don't need the life, but I mean, I won't say no.
Okay, I'm cooking with gas now, dude.
Pinger deck that
I'm in
can
it now.
play it, instep somebody,
go.
dude. Oh, fuck yeah.
Here we go, pedal to the metal.
Look at all those lands, dude. Look at all those fucking lands. He can't even keep track of them. He's got so many lands.
Bribery. Well, that's neat. Who's he gonna target? Who are you gonna target, AP? Who are you gonna target? You're gonna target my ass, of course.
Do you feel
course.
Do you feel violated, Andy?
What's he gonna get?
He's gonna go take. Oh.
Okay, well my pedal's off the metal. Oh my god,
You
dude.
literally just played Leyline of Anticipation.
It's like, dude, yeah. All right, okay. All right.
We all have like a few cards out, and AP meanwhile is just like,
well,
you guys
that blue piece of cardboard over there, better deal with that. And let's mill him some more for good measure.
Just rub it in your face.
Yeah.
Take that, Andy.
And let's do it again with the glacier. Again.
That was a Basilisk collar. I think I just saw too.
He's chewing into my deck's removal and everything.
Techiova.
Benthic Druid. I mean, it's a good idea to play lands, right? Like, let's just get the trigger and draw a card and gain a life.
Cam just played a land.
Yeah, look at that.
Whoa,
already, she's
dude.
paying you back.
Replaced herself, man. I gotta send my zombie attack. Good Andy, because he's clearly doing lots of work this game.
I earned it, yeah.
I have a hard time with these Varina triggers. Like, I get attached to every card that hits my hand. I don't want to discard any of them.
Yeah, kind of just let it go, dude. All right, Plague Belcher. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at that. You can hit the Grave Crawler. And then...
Everybody take one.
That's pretty cool. Dude, I'm never going to let go of the Temple of False Gods. It's so like old school and
it's my favorite land.
Never gonna. I'm gonna keep putting it in decks until like retire, and then even in the retirement community where I'm playing Commander with you guys, I'm gonna keep playing it.
Do you remember the Temple of False God?
Thawing Glacier again.
Dude, how many basic lands do you have in your deck, dude?
Yeah, I mean he's got to do it. He's primed up for sure. Hedron trigger. Who's it gonna be? Looks like it's gonna be me.
Get
he's end stepping.
Get that end step going on.
I choose to draw, but then the mill. And then in your face.
Take that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Take that. How can she slap?
Okay, geez. Yeah, that's what that's the Lotus Cobra sounds like.
So another land play for Techiova. and a solemn
Cam,
simulacrum.
are you gonna do anything of like anything substantial at all?
This is just a Muldrotha lands deck.
Yeah, he's just
that's all it is.
pretty
Muldrotha lands.
He does need a lot of lands in case he loses.
Oh, look.
Reborn.
This has nothing to do with development.
Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Dude, every time I play any cardboard, it gets just nullified.
Just Cam comes swinging in with
Alright,
a wrecking ball,
commander. Dude. Holy crap.
So I played this wrong. I sacked my Plague Belcher instead of activating, and I could have sacked the zombie token, but then I end step to get my zombie token. Yeah. That was.
I bet when you were editing this video, it just bothered you, huh?
Oh, I like flipped the table over. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Words of Waste? Huh.
So pairs nicely with Varina's triggered ability.
Yeah, if you want to slam the mana.
And I did not pay your heuristic style.
Finally, a piece of cardboard of mine does what its intended purpose is.
Andy, draw some card. But only one, because I'm paying for the soul ring.
Yeah.
So time for combat.
Come on over here, dude. Let's go. Yeah.
Because you're, again, clearly doing some. But instead of drawing, I activate Words Away, so you guys all discard 2.
Okay. Cool. Relic. And then...
You transmute?
Yeah, transmute a Drift of Phantasms. Grab a pinger. Gotta get the ping going. Since, you know, my commander attacks is a little out of my reach for the minute. And then, yeah, drop the Myriad Landscape. Okay, so he Fleet Swallows it. Fleet Swallower in my instep? Using Teferi, it looks like.
Then he casts his commander to get his turn started.
You know, those green decks, they've got a lot of mana over there, man.
Turns out,
okay.
Andy, we should play green.
Force Fruition. Dude, I got this suspicion that it's a mill deck. I don't know, dude. There's just something about what's going on here.
Let me wait and see.
Okay.
Let me wait and see.
We could be wrong.
Okay, goes into combat.
What happens?
With the Fleet Swallower.
Okay. Oh, look at that, though. Look at what happens. Oh. Would you say that's a mill? Would you describe that as a mill?
I think he just forced me to mill half my deck.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say, you know, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go out. I'm going to say it's a mill deck.
So what he didn't realize...
Oh my god, he ate the Vengeful Pharaoh.
Is I had the Vengeful Pharaoh in my graveyard, and so... Goodbye, Fleet Swallower.
Huh. Okay, we do the Eldest Reborn. That's a cool card for sagas. They're probably pretty cool for me.
Yeah. So that whole sequence actually turned out okay for me because the Vengeful Pharaoh ended up back in my hand from Kai at the end.
Oh, and then you ditched it.
And then I ditched it with the Eldest Reborn, so it's back in my yard.
And then she's showing up to the party.
Well, hello, Muldrotha.
And a Caustic Caterpillar. Okay, all right. He's doing something now. He can start picking away at some of this nonsense.
I'm scared, Andy.
And then got to get that Benthic Druid trigger.
Well, we invited Tachova for a reason.
Dude, I mean, he's already gotten maybe what? I haven't been keeping track. He's gotten some card draw.
Life.
And some life.
Dude, I mean,
can I do anything?
I mean, I've got the playmat.
I know, it really ties the playmat together, you know. It's definitely meta.
Yeah.
So Caustic Caterpillar's on his way out, and then
it hits the Force Fruition. So
okay, that's good.
It's beneficial for us. Now that my bodies are big enough on my zombies, I decide AP needs some retribution.
Oh yeah, because the Elish Norn's bringing them low. So it looks like he blocks and then yeah, look how much he values my Teferi.
He literally is like, I'm not blocking that thing.
So did you know that a lot of pingers are 1/1s, dude? Did you know that?
I was actually unaware. I would have consulted you about that before I cast Elish Norn.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Had I known that.
I'm sure.
Get that Gravecrawler back.
Let's get Dismiss into Dream.
And... Ooh. Well, I think your pingers will like that when they can come visit the battlefield.
And then a Fervor, because can't use my...
you like wave off your ley line. You're like, because this thing's fucked.
Yeah, normally that'd just be a little redundant, I guess.
What are you getting,
Eternal
dude?
Witness.
I saw him looking at that.
We should just die. It dies right away, doesn't it?
Yeah, it actually does. He removes it because.
Okay, so he targets and grabs
Muldrotha.
Muldrotha. Huh? He didn't clone.
Because one's not enough, Andy.
Okay.
One's not enough.
I wonder what he's trying to get out of his graveyard that he wanted Cam's commander so badly. I guess anything. He can get anything out of his graveyard.
Right?
Okay.
Well, Tachova's been having a good time. I think that's the Tijara Preserver there, right?
Yeah. That is the Tijara Preserver, so he doesn't have to sacrifice.
And then he realized he didn't upkeep with his saga, and he grabs the Silent Arbiter. And why, Cam? But just, it goes with the playmat, dude. So, Ravenous Chupacabra. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I guess he must have sequenced that differently because he would have to play the Tijara Preserver after the Chupacabra.
Yeah, you're right.
Whatever, I mean,
you're
the result's the same.
So I do a Dread Return and get Elish Norn back because I heart her.
Yeah, of course.
And
everyone does.
Send Varina to camp because...
Revenge. You see his hand, like, spasming. What does he care? It's like, Death Baron.
Because +2/+2 is not enough, Andy.
Yeah, very lordly side of the board over here. All right, so I slam a counter on the relic before we go into this, and then get the big boy out because he's the only thing that can withstand the presence of Her Majesty.
Guess what? He has haste, dude. He has haste.
He does. And I'm gonna dismiss a couple things into dreams.
Ooh.
You know what? And fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it.
I was a little bit beside myself when I saw you cast that.
Now I'm cooking with gas, dude. This is it. I'm cooking with gas this time. All right, get out of here.
Why?
Ping that. Dismiss into dream.
Fuck.
Okay, let's put the Goblin Sharpshooter out. I've got haste. You know what?
Okay, nobody gets creatures.
I'm wiping them out. I'm cooking with gas. Damn it. No.
So AP should have held off for a second, waited until he targeted you, but he just preempts this completely.
He's just like, look, let's do it. I mean, yeah, he's got Teferi out. What are you gonna?
Yeah, and he wipes out everybody else. But you get the intruder alarm, dude.
Put the intruder alarm into play.
I'm a little worried about you.
So Niv-Mizzet's back up because of the sharpshooter.
You know what?
No, he's not because I did it after the fact.
That's right. Okay, Force Fruition is back, courtesy of a cloned Muldrotha.
Oh yeah, that's okay. And then Font of Mythos.
Because we're not drawing enough cards.
Yeah.
But you get a draw, I believe, right? Oh, no.
No, I think I played a land.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so Cam starts his turn and tries to beat within.
You're like, okay, I'm gonna get a beast that's gonna intruder alarm.
Yeah, and then he beast withins. So I retap it because it's gonna die.
Yeah, so this all goes on the stack at instant speed in order to make this
he's
work.
The one that actually can do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Seal the Primordium. I was cooking with gas for a second.
for a second. Yeah, that's how I felt with Elish Norn. I barely got any benefit.
I mean, to everyone's credit, like, my deck does kind of need this level of management.
So Seal of Doom.
And a Perpetual Timepiece. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That, I think that might...
He can mill himself now, so he can get in on the fun that we're experiencing.
At this point, my deck is very thin. With that Forced Fruition, I'm like, let me see what answers I can draw.
At this point, I'm like thinking you should just drop that Commander Sphere and draw a card. But this Forced Fruition, so why bother?
Right? Why should I do that?
Yeah.
So the Scarab God, since I can activate it without being forced into fruition, that seems like the only choice at this point for me.
Okay, well now you guys are fucked. I've got 2 beasts. What are you even gonna do? You guys are dead.
You're gonna ping us into oblivion with those beasts.
Here we go. Zurin Spellcaster with haste. Cooking with gas again.
What's getting pinged, dude?
Here we go. Let me get rid of fake Muldrotha really quick. Give him the bird. Okay, and then I don't think I have anything. Oh, I draw 7 cards because it knocked my giant graveyard over. All right, All right, I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out, dude. Soul Ring. Draw
Whoa, this
7
is
cards.
big shit,
I'm gonna find something. I'm sure there's something this deck can fucking do in this game.
I like how both of us cast mana rocks in order to draw cards for more answers.
The Razorfin Hunter. Give me some more cards. Gonna untap my original Zernan spellcasting pinger.
It's almost like you're looking for something, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna tap it. I'm gonna ping your Scarab God.
Fuck that. I just got him.
Hey, dude, this has been my game. He goes back to your hand, you know?
I get it.
So
in retribution, I'm like, I'm gonna
Kiki.
exile your Kiki Cheeky, dude.
All right, well, that's gonna set off the intruder alarm, so I'm gonna pull him back up.
I think I come over and like micromanage you a little bit here.
I want to save some pings for AP stuff.
Because I'm like, you should have pinged with that before, you know, the untap trigger from my Kiki Jiki.
Give me an extra one. All right, so I'll throw that one there. Okay, and then throw this one there, and then it goes in. Wait, hang on. Let me work this out.
Okay, so now they're both.
I'll do Teferi, then I'll do the Kiki, because only I can love Kiki.
She's in exile.
Yeah. Okay, now eat it. There we go. See that? That's how you play Magic the Gathering right there.
You know, I have 42 life and I have like 4 cards in my library.
That was like the most ineffective turn I've ever had. We're dead.
Yeah, and he's like, well,
nothing.
you guys are low enough. Mine's a glow.
I don't even know, man. That Force Fruition, you just gotta lean in on it and hope you find something.
So you were looking for your lab man, right?
Yes, I was actually.
That's actually why I cast my Scorpion
But
God.
he had Seal of the Primordium out, or Seal of Doom out. He would have clipped it. It was,
we were all looking to take advantage of that. So fare thee well, everybody.
Okay, but we're not done. At least these two aren't. He's still gotta do something. So we got Ulamog the Infinite Gyre, Annihilator 4.
Do you even play Magic, AP?
Yeah, no joke. We were at a bowling alley when he pulled that.
Seriously?
Yeah. And we were at like a company party, and he like pulled it out of a booster, and everybody was like, "What? What are you guys getting so excited about? It's a piece of cardboard."
Freaking out. Okay, so he's kind of forced on the Scylla Primordium, and then so he pushes his Alhemrit's Archive
so he
out.
drops the. What did he destroy? Oh, his Alhemrit's Archive. Okay, yeah, sorry. And then he uses his Perpetual Timepiece to put any number. So I think he chooses everything he just doesn't want to recur back into his library to fatten up against APs. I mean, at this point, it's probably safe to assume it's a mill deck, right? I mean, we've withheld judgment long enough.
I'm not entirely convinced. I mean, only 2 of us got pushed
a fucking mill deck. Okay. All right, so he's trying to take out Ulamog here, and he Teferi protections his way out around it.
Dude.
So now it's not there. It's phased out. He must like Ulamog.
I don't know why.
He must value having Ulamog.
You know what I hate, dude? Annihilator.
Yeah, Annihilator's rough. Okay, so we got Sylvan Safekeeper. That's a pretty neat card for him.
Okay, get Shroud for some of his creatures.
And he can play the lands, right?
Yeah.
Commander.
Get those back.
Okay. But it looks like it was a vehicle to victimize.
Never mind.
Question mark? I guess you were wondering what he was doing through the edit here. Sidisi Brood Tyrant. What's he doing?
Okay, so Sidisi. Because clearly a lot of stuff's going to be hitting the yard in this case.
Preserver. Okay, that makes sense because of the Annihilator. So now it kind of
nerfs Ulamog's attack.
He's like,
what are you doing?
He's like, wait, what does it do? That's funny. What is it? It's Sigarda, pretty much. A little bit.
Then he's got a fat grave troll, dude.
Oh yeah, because he kind of left his graveyard a little bit bolstered.
And that grave troll comes in handy with that activated ability, right? Keep popping it back.
Oh yeah, to regen it. Oh, whoa. Takama Primal Calamity. So I think AP's in kind of like let's finish it mode a little bit.
Ulamog and Zakama.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. So he's gonna use one of his activations to peel that.
I like how tentative he is. The the preserver.
I was feeling that way earlier. You can see how uncertain I was about what the fuck I was doing. So then he Seals of Doom. The Zacama.
And he's like, shit.
Why is he going? I guess he had a follow-up.
He's got a lot of
I was wondering, like, why doesn't he just activate more of his abilities? But I guess he's got something. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Okay, Approach of the Second
Sun. Some say you can win with that.
Grab some life. Okay. And then shuffles it in, or?
Yeah, so that thing's tucked in, and then Sphinx's tutelage to just, just to push that, getting into Cam's library a little further.
Yeah, and since it's a mill deck, it makes sense to have something like that, Okay, so what? So he's tried his best to get around the Annihilator, but I guess we're gonna have to do it now.
Yeah, it's happening.
So some lands, an artifact, and then leaves the Golgari Grave Troll, blocks, and regens.
I mean, I'd say Cam fared pretty well considering.
Yeah, he's holding on.
Like Zacama and Ulamog attacking.
Let's see if he can overpower AP here. AP's pretty. They're both. They're both pretty robust here. I mean, all those permanents in his graveyard, like a lot of them could come back out. All right, let's see that. He's got nothing now.
Meet the Executioner.
Look how aggressively he threw it out. Like, he's like, the fuck out of here with that.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Well, gonna take a little hit from the Grave Troll, dude. All that life gained from the Second Sun, man.
Seal of Primordium. Okay. The Forced Fruition, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to think like what I'd get rid of.
Yeah, I mean
that too. Okay, so he does an activation off that. So he's digging for that Second Sun. But what's gonna happen with Ulamog's grave?
So we actually missed this at first, but he does shuffle in Ulamog. Okay. So that Approach of the Second Sun actually is God only knows where in his deck. But we do end up getting that.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Carpet of Flowers.
Get a little extra land. That would have been hot earlier in the game since all of us are playing blue.
Oh yeah, right. Well, and he has to choose an opponent. But he can always kind of get whoever has the most. Jace's Archivist.
Well, now that Approach of the Second Sun's been milled away.
Fruition is out, and he has a Reliquary Tower.
Fuck.
So that could spin a lot of cards. And then Disrupt Decorum. So he's really trying to throw the combat away from him now. Did he need to do that? I wonder if he was probably just planning to wheel. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I think trying to keep bodies as much because he knows that he's getting pushed into sack demands and creature destruction.
Yeah, he's getting Edict a lot. Reclamations. Okay, there we go. There goes.
So that hits the Force Fruition.
So there goes the last draw 7.
Jeez, that thing has gotten some mileage this game.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And then Shriek Maw on who? Well, it's with the heart, with the hand sizes the way they are.
Yeah, he can't afford the wheel.
Okay.
Okay, we're not fucking around anymore.
Pernicious Deed. This is quite engaging to watch this game and not be a part of it anymore.
We spent a long time.
I'd be losing my mind right about now with all this nonsense.
And he doesn't hold him hostage. He's just
I'm just doing it.
There are no negotiations.
Don't even let him have those permanents.
I've already pressed my big red button.
Okay. Drops a Soul Ring, just post Forced Fruition, and then a Sylvan Save Keep.
All right, dude. All right.
What's AP gonna? So this sun could be anywhere now.
It could be anywhere in that deck.
Yeah.
Oh, Mirari's Wake should give him some mana to just play through things,
Compass
right?
to deflect some combat.
Yeah, because he's got plenty of lands, then Well of Ideas to draw some more.
Dude, Mirari's Wake, even, huh?
This is a good time for Mirari's Wake, right?
Yeah, with how much is out, and then he drops his own. Okay, a Containment Priest. Does that do anything with Muldrotha?
So in this case, it won't because Muldrotha
because it's cast.
But I think he's just trying to get bodies into play because of all the destruction and
the
edicts that are happening.
Yeah, the edicts and stuff. Okay. And that flips. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got a way to remove things from combat. think we go into a Kyantai instep.
That was a lot of permanence in one turn. He did some work there.
Yeah, and he getting that Mirari's Wake out first really stretched it out.
Dude, it's just what's Cam gonna do? He's
but
just
both
been
of them, I mean,
apart.
look how many lands Cam has.
He just ghost quarters.
Like ghost quarters immediately.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He's just picking everything apart. And yeah,
he doesn't even put it out. He's just been doing it so much. He just
like,
announces
taps the mana for it.
Merciless
says,
Executioner.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it.
He does the same thing with one of his seals.
The
Seal of Doom. He flashes it at him.
That's the target.
You've seen it, dude.
Wow.
Like, how far can I peel you back?
I wonder what AP's thinking here. Just like, what's the point? I mean, he could even do the... Oh, no, he can't. Because he did one enchantment already. Okay.
Yeah.
And then cast Kokosho.
Whoa.
I don't know, AP. I think this is pretty bad, my dude.
Looking bleak. You just need a sack. Oh.
And then Ashnod's Altar from the yard.
Ashnod's Altar will do for a sack.
There we go. And then an Undying Evil.
Just bring it right on back, dude.
Why the fuck not? Okay, he goes from triggers again. And then I think that sets him to 1, doesn't it?
Sets him to 1. What do you got, AP?
All right, so AP's turn, and it's a Supreme Verdict to clear out. I mean, he can still regen the Grave Troll at this point, right?
Yeah.
Which he does that, I'm sure.
Yeah, and so Kokosho was off the board at that point. But then he casts a Lab Man. This seems like desperation at this point.
He just need a blocker. Yeah, he's just holding on.
Yeah, and Kai and Ty are back out.
He basically needs to maintain 2 creatures because of what we've got, but it doesn't. He's just gonna recast. Well, he did take out Muldrotha.
Yeah, so he's still got some setup that he has to do. On. Cam's like looking at it, like, do I have the mana?
Okay.
So, like trying to do the accounting here. So he casts Muldrotha. And he's expensive at this point.
He's got some jump lands here. Okay. Yeah, he's got bounce lands, so he's doing doubles for those. And then enough to recast.
Kokosho's back, dude.
Yeah, and then he can just activate the Ashnod's Altar and peel him from the game.
Kaboom.
That's wild. Okay.
So Cam with a budget Muldrotha takes the cake, dude.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like...
I mean, obviously a mill deck kind of fuels things a little bit, but...
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot... AP, I mean, you gotta give it to AP. He was able to mill out 2 people. He had to point a lot of triggers at us, a lot of card at us, but... in the end, like, it just... I don't know, he put up a damn good fight. It just... Cam had an answer for everything he put out.
There comes a point
that
where
Ghost Quarter, that was funny.
Oh man, like he's got the spires, and you're just like, okay, at least he can deal with some of it.
Yeah.
Ghost Quarter, I got you, buddy.
All right, well, good work, Cam, and good game.
Next.